Hello, welcome to the Daily Devotion. I'm Kathy Morris, pastor of the Dixon United Methodist Church. The first followers of Jesus experienced the amazing power of the Holy Spirit as they carried on Jesus' ministry. They preached moving sermons that drew many to a closer experience of God through Christ. They escaped prison and death. They even brought healing and new life. Our Bible reading for today tells the story of the Apostle Paul healing a man who had never walked. I'm reading from the book of Acts, chapter 14, verses 8 through 10, and I'm reading from the Common English Bible. In Lystra, there was a certain man who lacked strength in his legs. He had been crippled since birth and had never walked. Sitting there, he heard Paul speaking. Paul stared at him and saw that he believed he could be healed. Raising his voice, Paul said, "Stand up straight on your feet." He jumped up and began to walk. We, of course, love these stories of healing because they give us hope. But it's also true that they can be rather irritating. We wonder, how can it be that prayers that we hear about in the Bible are answered so quickly, and yet ours seem to go unanswered? We wonder why healing takes so long for our lives. Teresa of Avila lived between 1515 and 1582. She was a Spanish nun, reformer, and mystic. Her grandfather had been a Jewish convert to Christianity, which caused others to look upon her with suspicion. When she was 7, Teresa and her brother ran away for martyrdom and heaven as they faced down the Moors. Their uncle brought them home. When she was 20, Teresa ran off to join a convent. There, Teresa became very ill, and her illness was made worse by the treatment that she received. It was 3 years before she could walk again. Teresa felt a grave sense of personal unworthiness. But then, at the age of 39, she had an experience of God's gracious love, and it gave her an inner assurance of a love that would not be taken from her. She experienced this as she was praying before a crucifix. Here are some words that come from Teresa of Avila. "Let nothing disturb you, nothing alarm you. While all things fade away, God is unchanging. Be patient, and you will gain everything. For with God in your heart, nothing is lacking." God meets your every need. In your prayer time today, sit quietly and take a few deep cleansing breaths. You may want to take 3 or 4 deep cleansing breaths, and then let your breathing become relaxed and natural. When you are ready, take a breath in, and as you take the breath in, say, "Be patient." And then as you breathe out, say to yourself, "With God, nothing is lacking." Try doing this 3 or 4 times, and when you are ready to conclude, offer your prayers of thanks to God, who meets our every need.